We come here to remember those at the Oklahoma Water Resources Board building. Trudy Jean Rigney. Robert N. Chipman. We remember those at the Athenian Building Job Corps. Catherine Elizabeth Ridley. Anita Christine Hightower. We remember rescue worker Rebecca Needham Anderson. We remember those who were killed in the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building, U.S. Secret Service, 9th floor. Alan G. Witcher. Kathy Lynn Seidel. Linda G. McKinney. Mickey B. Maroney. Donald Ray Leonard. Cynthia L. Brown. We remember our friends and family with the Drug Enforcement Administration, 9th floor. Kenneth Glenn McCullough. Carrie Ann Lenz and baby Michael James Lenz III. My mother, Rona Lynn Keener Chafee. Carol June Chip Fields. Shelley D. Bland.
We come to remember those who were killed in the Department of Housing and Urban Development, 8th floor. Clarence Eugene Wilson, Sr. Our mother, Frances Fran Ann Williams. Michael D. Weaver. David Jack Walker. Jules A. Valdez. Leora Lee Sells. Lanny Lee David Scroggins. Antonio Tony C. Reyes. Dr. George Michael Howard, DMV. Susan Jane Farrell. Kimberly K. Clark. Donald Earl Burns, Sr. David Neil Burkett. Peter R. Villanoza. Ted L. Allen.
We continue to remember our friends and family with the Department of Housing and Urban Development, 7th floor. Joanne Wittenberg. John Carl Van Ness III. John Thomas Stewart. Terry Smith Reese. Patricia Ann Nix. Betsy J. Beebe McGonnell. James A. McCarthy II. Mary Leisure Renty. Teresa Leah Taylor Lauderdale. Anne Crimborg. Thompson Eugene Jean Hodges Jr. J. Colleen Giles. Linda Louise Florence. Judy J. Fro Fisher. Castine Brooks Hearn Devereaux. Diana Lynn Day. Kim R. Cousins. Andrea Yvette Blanton. Diane E. Hollingsworth Althouse. We continue to remember our friends and family with the Department of Housing and Urban Development, 5th floor. Paul Gregory Beatty Brocksterman.
We remember our friends of the U.S. Marine Corps recruiting 6th floor. Captain Randolph A. Guzman, USMC. Sergeant Benjamin Lorenzo Davis, USMC. We remember those with U.S. Customs 5th floor. Claude Arthur Medeiros, SSA. Paul D. Ice, Senior Special Agent. We remember our friends and family with the Department of Agriculture, 5th floor. Rita Bender Long. Carol Sue Khalil. Doris Adele Higginbottom. Richard Dick Cummins. Dr. Margaret L. Peggy Clark. James E. Bowles. Olin Burl Bloomer. We remember those with U.S. Army Recruiting Battalion, 4th floor. Wanda Lee Watkins. Kayla Marie Titsworth. Dolores D. Stratton. Victoria Vicky L. Son. John C. Moss III. And our mother, Peggy Louise Holland.
Karen Gist Carr. Sergeant First Class Lola Bolden, U.S. Army. We remember our friends with the Department of Transportation, Federal Highway, 4th floor. John A. Youngblood, Johnny Allen Wade, Rick L. Tomlin, Michelle A. Reeder, Jerry Lee Parker, Renata Ann Newberry Woodbridge, James K. Martin, Larry James Jones, Michael Carrillo, Mark Allen Volte, Lucio Alleman Jr.
We remember our friends and family with the Federal Employees Credit Union, 3rd floor. Tracy Joe Mathis Wharton, Virginia M. Thompson, Victoria Jeanette Texter, Karen Howell Shepard, Sonia Lynn Sanders, Christy Rosas, Claudine Ritter, Jill Diane Randolph, Frankie Ann Merrill, Claudette Duke Meek, Kathy Cagle Linen, Valerie Jo Kelsch, Alvin J. Justice, our mother, Christy Yolanda Jenkins,
Robin Ann Huff, and baby Amber Denise Huff, Linda Colleen Housley, Sheila R. Gigger Driver, and baby Gregory N. Driver II, Jamie Falkowski Genzer, Kathy A. Finley, Kimberly Ruth Burgess, Woodrow Clifford Woody Brady,
We remember our friends and family with the Defense Security Service, 3rd floor. Robert G. Westbury, Larry L. Turner, my mother, Norma Jean Johnson, Peter L. DeMaster, Harley Richard Conningham. We remember our visitor on the 2nd floor, Scott D. Williams.
We remember our friends and family from America's Kids Child Development Center, 2nd floor. Colton Wade Smith, Chase Dalton Smith, my brother Dominique Reve London Johnson, Blake Ryan Kennedy, Wanda Lee Howell, Kevin Lee Goschel II, Tevin DeAndre Garrett, Tyler Santoy Eves, Brenda Faye Daniels, JC Ray Coyne, Elijah S. Coverdale, Aaron M. Coverdale, Antonio Anasara Cooper Jr., Anthony Christopher Cooper II, Dana Leanne Cooper, Zachary Taylor Chavez, Danielle Nicole Bell, Miss Bailey Onman.
We remember our family and friends from the General Services Administration, first floor. Michael L. Loudenslager, Stephen Douglas Curry. We remember our friends from Social Security Administration, first floor. Sharon Louise Wood Chestnut, W. Stephen Williams, Julie Marie Welch, Robert N. Walker, Jr., Luther H. Trainer, LaRue A. Trainer, Michael George Thompson, Charlotte Andrea Lewis Thomas, Emilio Tapia, Eula Lee Mitchell, Derwin W. Miller, Courtney J. McRaven, Reverend Gilbert X. Martinez, Robert Lee Luster, Jr., Aurelia Donna Luster, Airman First Class Lakeisha Richardson Levy, Raymond Lee Johnson, Jean Nutting Hurlbert, Dr. Charles E. Hurlbert, Thomas Lynn Hawthorne, Sr.,
We continue to remember our friends and family with the Social Security Administration
my dad,
and my brother-in-law,
Ronald Vernon Harding, Sr.,
Cheryl E. Hammond, Ethel L. Griffin, Margaret Betterton Goodson, Laura Jane Garrison, Mary Ann Fritzler, Don Fritzler, Ashley Megan Eccles, Catherine Louise Cregan, Gabrielle D.L. Bruce, Peachlin Bradley, Carol Louise Bowers, Cassandra K. Booker, Olita C. Biddy, Paola Battle, Calvin Battle, Sandra G. Sandy Avery, Pamela Cleveland Argo, Richard A. Allen, Teresa Antoinette Alexander,